Guys, Aaron back again for part 7, I do believe, of this session on February 3rd, 2023. Playing on 888, America's Card Room, and PokerStars. We're in a 553K, if you're just tuning in now. Down to 63 players of 867 entrants. Still rocking her in there. We're almost average. Average stack's about 30 bigs, I think, so we're doing okay. This one here, down to 48. There was like 567 exactly. It was 567 entrants. We're down to 48. Doing well in it. This is just the $11 Bosky. Like, good luck final table in that fucker, eh? Yeah, this is just some random 200-person entrant tournament on 888. Just getting punished on 888 terribly bad today. If you want to go check it out. I'm gonna go like 4, 2, 2, all the fuck in. Here it goes 2, 2. We get 3 bet small. I'm out. This could be it. This could be ultra mega chip leader guy or out of the tournament guy. Looks like we're out of the tournament guy. That sucks. Okay. I'm pretty happy with like the ace queen there though. I think it's fine. Like we were about to be like mega chip leader of the tournament here, so like we were flipping with like 45% equity or something. So that's fine. Yeah. It's like a uber profitable situation too when you get a raise call and you're a heavy ace queen and you just rip for 21 in the small blind. Like you're gonna make so much money because like probably like 80% of the time there it's just gonna go fold, fold, fold. So, and we just pick up 5.5 bigs like each time, so it's like more than okay. We're just increasing our stack by like 20-25%. And then when we get called, we're flipping most of the time. So even like if you had like pocket kings, we're like 34%. So the only real hand that we were worried about is aces, so it's like not bad at all. So that sucks. We got a 62nd out of 900 or whatever, 867. Alright, so everything rides on this tournament now, which kind of sucks because that one was way better quality and had 900 entrants. Yeah, I'm done registering for tonight. Like I know it's like part 7 of the session or part 6 or 7, but I'm just I gotta get up early and I'm not really feeling playing all night because I gotta get up early. So I'm just gonna finish off these 3 and then we'll call it call it a night. And then it's a losing session, unfortunately. Unless I get really deep in one of these, it's a losing session. So fold and limp check, get a really good board. Bet 1. Fold. It's annoying. There we go. Yeah, I went the limp with the ace-6 there, mainly because like generally speaking, like ace-6 off is going to be heavily raised there in a chip EV environment, but yeah, let's put it in. Like top pair, top kicker. Like this guy is middle pair with nothing. That was really good. Haha. Like what the fuck are you doing with 10-7 anyway? Like anyway, that was funny. Come on, rebuy. We want your money. There you go. Good boy. So there's an add-on period in this too. I haven't even seen it today. I played another one. Like I just ran so fucking terrible on 888 today. Like just unbelievable. That's not to view the lobby. You go here. Yeah, open lobby. Let's check this out. How many entrants do we have? 93. Like they're like 100-person tournaments. Probably by the end of the late reg period, it'll be 109 players or some shit. But like top prize is always really good in these. Like it's like Oh, that's it, really? 250? It's usually more than that. Oh, it's because this is $1,000 one. It's not a $1,500 one. That's what it is. Usually it's like 400 bucks. But this is just a mini one, I guess. If I took first in this, then I'd be like still down on 888 for the year. Kind of sucks. I'm just not doing good on 888. PokerStars is where it's at. Like I've been doing really well on PokerStars lately. But I know it'll change eventually. Eventually I'll be doing really good on 888 and really bad on PokerStars. That'll be the flip. ACR I've been doing okay. Like I was up to like 500 bucks on ACR. 550 about a year ago. And I played it down to about 130 and now I'm at like 300. So this is a weird ass spot, but okay. Like what? This is big blind donking pot? Like that's weird. Anyway. Because like really you shouldn't even have that many twos like in a multi-way pot. Like he has probably like a little bit more than I would because I got like ace 2 suited there. So he has a little bit more. I need jams. I don't know, this guy's kind of nuts, but I think I fold. Tempting though. But I don't know. Like he probably has something better than ace jack. Like the question is, does he jam ace 10 off there? And probably not. They keep giving us like pretty nice hands, but I can't win anything with them. I'll call if he does it again here, but Queen 10 4, Queen 10x here. We're gonna have some bigger bets. Probably go the 3.3 size, I think, with our best top pair, or 3.5 or whatever. Well, this is what we didn't want to happen. Call. That's really shitty. If I flop a set, I'll probably check. Okay, we got like the worst board in the world too. So yeah, I think I'm just check folding nines now. Like, what else can we do? Nines are no good. Unfortunately, this smashes the cutoff's range here, or the low jack or whatever, and the cutoff. So what the fuck happened here? Limped in. Okay, it's 20 effective, I guess, is kind of normal, but ace 10 off, ace 10 suited. 3. How you get in with ace 8 off here is beyond me. Like, that hand is never good. Top prize in these is usually 500, 450, something in that range. Once the black square of death wears off, $415. So we'd be well up on ACR if I could win this one. That'd be awesome. Like, this guy's a value hand every time, but we have ace kings, so we're going with it. Queens. Holy fuck! Look at that board. Ace, king, queen. We need a spade here. Come on. For fuck's sakes. Both of the tournaments we were running deep in, we lose to like bullshit. 38th place. And they like try to rope us in with this flush draw too. Let's try to keep us in the pot. If somehow we got into it without fucking... Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway. 38th place at a 576, and then we got 50th place, give or take, in the other one at a 900. Can't really remember. We're doing well in this, but you have to remember, I bought double of it, bought in to it, so it's not like it was because I'm running good or anything that I'm in 11th right now. It's because I bought the chips to get there. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna, if I lose the Bosky, I don't think I'm gonna re-enter. I think I'm just gonna say fuck it, call it a night. Cause like we're almost done. Like I might as well just say fuck it. It's been a bad night. I lost quite a bit on all 3 sites. I lost how much on here? 309, 50, 40, 50 bucks. Let me see. I wrote them down before I started. Let's check it out. 362. 362 I started with on here, and we're at 309, so I lost like 55 bucks on PokerStars. That was kind of expected, though. I ran so well on it the last couple sessions. America's Card Room, I probably didn't lose much because I barely play on there. There's like 2 tournaments I play. But 288 we were at. 263. Lost 25 bucks there. So 25 and 55, that's 80 bucks. And then on here, I lost a shit ton. I was at 204 when I started, so I lost... Wow, I lost like 180 bucks today. That's a lot. That's a really bad session for me. Usually I don't lose that much, to be honest. That's like... It's a considerable amount to lose for me, considering that I don't really ever lose that much. So this is like the losing session of the year, for sure. Of the last 12 months, I mean. Like, this is my worst session in the last 12 months. And like, I didn't play the best. Like, yeah, I made some mistakes that were really dumb, a couple of them, but not like the worst. Like that A6 in part 1 was pretty dumb. But okay. Yeah, like, I did a couple dumb things, but I'm definitely playing better than the player pool. So, like... Anyway, it's kind of been a wash. It is what it is. I'm due to take one down. Like, it's been a while now since I've taken something down, so I'll take it down, I'll be up again pretty heavily. Like, I'm still up. Just like, fuck, I can't believe like how bad my run was. Because like I was up, like, I deposited 100 on here like a year ago. And now I have 100 on here. Like, that's how bad it is. It's fucking nuts to go on that bad of a run on 8-8. And I'm like pretty much a professional poker player. So that's pretty crazy. Playing small field tournaments too. Like, it's insane. To be honest, it's fucking crazy. Like, you would think that that'd be like impossible. Still doing okay on ACR, like, and PokerStars, like, it's fine. We're gonna get it back. I'm up for the year still. Just what a big chunk to lose on 8-8. Holy fuck, man, that's crazy. I just can't believe that. Like, I might move on and play somewhere else if it doesn't stop. By the time I lose all this money on here, I'll probably just move on. Because, yeah, I'm not even going to bother with it anymore on here. Okay. King 3 7. King low low. Ugh, fuck sakes. This guy should never have a leading range here in a million fucking years. Yeah, if I could take this down, I'd be up for the night, at least, but... Like, you'd figure I'm very overdue on here to take something down at this point. Like, fuck me, it's been like 4 fucking sessions. 4 or 5 sessions in a row where I've consistently lost like $50 to $100. Like... This guy has like no money. Do I just rip it? 4 out there. Like, yeah, sure. 2, 2. This guy fucking called me at 9 fucking 6. We almost made a royal flush here. Yeah, it sucks. I had to fold King 10. Why not go at 9-6 in early position to a rejam from the big blind in a multi-way pot, right? It's probably making money. I'm probably jamming 9-2, 9-3, and 9-4 off there, so it's definitely making money. This is bottom of range, and he's reasonably tight, so I think I fold. It's bottom of range. And he didn't even like 2.5 here, so it's probably a good fold, I would think. Because his size is supposed to be 2.5 there to 2.2. 3x is a little out of the. It's just incorrect. It's not the right size to use, so like the bottom of a range there to a 2.5 is going to be 9-7 off. So what the fuck? Destroyer doesn't bluff apparently. I probably caught this guy like checking back with like premium bluffs a couple times, and that's why I wrote that. So if he's betting, we can overfold to him for sure. 9-8 off 15. What's the 3 bets look like? 7 and 0. All right. Button 15 980 is a fold probably, is it? Yeah. So we're definitely expanding here. But we'll get away with it. It's too often to really care, so wow. It's fucked up. Every time you just like decide to expand, like the guy that hasn't 3-bet a hand in 50 hands finds one. Like to 9. Well, this opens deeper for sure, but we'll look at some cutoff charts here. Like 10-9 at 20. Sometimes. Lots. Half the time. Half the time. All the time at 40. See? So we got to start folding it once we get down to the stack depth because it's just not doing so well. This is how poker works. You run fucking terrible and you lose money and blah 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 blah, and then you get that one time where you win like a whole shitload. So Like, that's why it's really hard for a lot of people mentally to fucking continue to play. Because they lose so much money and they just get panic a little bit, right? Because they don't know if it's them or what, or if they're doing something wrong, or if it'll ever turn around. And yeah, it's tough. I understand. Like, it is tough. Like, I just don't really fucking give a shit anymore, to be honest. Like, I have faith in my game. I'm playing a game that's a winning game, and it's gonna eventually make money. So, and I know that. I 100% know that. So it's like, why sweat like losing a couple $100? Because it was an investment, just like buying a stock. Like, it's the same thing. It's like buying a stock. Sometimes you're gonna lose it, but sometimes you win big. So it's like buying a stock. Like making an educated guess and buying a stock. Sometimes the company's gonna file for Chapter 11 or fucking have a merger, like behind the scenes, and not tell anybody and sell everything off for nothing or whatever. Or one thing about investing is, like, if you're invested in something, you like gotta pay attention heavily to what the fuck is going on with it, because sometimes it'll just, like, should take my own advice on that. I got investments that I'm not even paying attention to at all. A couple of them that I don't even look at, and maybe I should. Actually, that reminds me. I got like thousands of dollars in this one place that I gotta get out of there so I can keep an eye on it, and I put it off and I put it off. Yeah, sorry, I'm just checking my phone. Yeah, and the Bosky doesn't seem to be going all that great, eh? Like, Jesus. I got like a random fucking phone call from this bitch on Facebook the other day. I don't even know who she is. I don't know why she called me. It's kind of weird. No mutual friends or anything. I just ignored it. It's probably drama. Drama bullshit that I don't need anything to do with. It's usually what it is. It's not like she's calling me to tell me something positive, most likely. Like, hey, did you know that we have money for you over here? You just gotta come get it. And then, yeah. It's never something like that. It's more like, you fucked my cousin and now I'm fucking, I'm mad at you for doing this and you're an asshole or whatever. I don't really do bad things to others anymore, but pretend. This guy is a loose, limpy, dimpy guy. Sure, just rip it. I don't think this is a protected range either very often, so. Like, I don't think he's lipping his aces and kings much. That's an interesting spot. I wonder what we're supposed to do there. I just went with my gut there, but. Let's take a peek. Let's mark it to review and do some review if it'll come back, ever load. Sevens. Hopefully I can just rejam, get called, and win. That'd be ideal. Okay, min race. I'm gonna rejam and you lose. Okay, that's the plan. I think we just jam. Jamming's cool. This guy's to call me with all kinds of crap. He just happened to have a good hand there. He's supposed to call like every ace. Maybe ace 2 can fold, but yeah, that worked. That was good. A lot of people, like this guy especially, like look at the stats. Like he'll make some very, very bad folds with like ace 2 off, ace 3 off, ace 4. Well, maybe ace 2 can fold, but like they'll be folding like really hands that you should never fucking fold. like ace 4 off, ace 6 off, ace 7 off, ace 8 off, ace 2, ace 3 suited. They'll like make some really bad folds. Like they way overfold. Like they're supposed to call there with like when I jam for 14 on the button, he's supposed to call like king 10, um, queen 10 suited, ace 2 suited, ace 4 offsuit, like pocket deuces. Like they don't. They overfold. So it's really good for us. Like I know this. Like population just tends to overfold there, so it makes it even more profitable, and you can even get away with jamming a little wider than like GTO because of it. Like, but I don't know if you're playing with like really good players, probably not. But because I don't fold there anymore. Like I used to. I used to like overfold a little bit, but I don't anymore. I quit doing that because that's how you win poker tournaments is by fucking calling there with ace 4 off and winning. Okay, this is it, I guess. This guy's like, this is the worst case scenario for this guy. I'm the biggest stack of the table besides him, and I have ace king suited. Come on, baby. Kings? Are you fucking kidding me? You just open jam kings for infinite. What an idiot. I can't even take notes on an 8-8, which kind of sucks. How much will they have if I rebuy? How many's left? 56. I don't know. They don't make it easy to figure it out. Whatever. They got nothing else? They got this. 12 minutes. 84. Yeah, whatever. Let's just call it quits for the night. Let's play this and that's it. Alright. Queen 4 off. We can get rid of that. Yeah, let's wrap her up. It's 7:30. Hopefully we can do good in this, but, you know, if not, whatever. Like, we're doing okay. A lot of entrants. We're in late reg, though, too, so... Yeah, this $11 Bosky is a really well-structured tournament, too. Like, 12-minute blinds for the first, like, 15 levels, which is really nice. Like, just gonna probably attract, like, the best players, but... It's a very soft tournament. Like, it's a pretty soft tournament, too, so... Like, look at this shit. This guy just 4.5 big blind raised with what? Queen Jack suited. Okay, we gotta take a note on that. Queen Jack suited, 4.5 BB open. Gotta take a note on that. Anytime you see that, I really like taking notes on that. Just because, like, if I can put Queen Jack suited in that range, that's really good. What did he crack? He cracked a hand that he shouldn't have, I think. What the fuck? It's not going to show us it unless we, like, click a million buttons here. What the fuck? This is the worst software I've ever fucking had it, like, played with in my life for poker. Like, just awful. Holy fuck. I can't believe this shit exists. There's probably, like, apps on iPhones that, like, are illegal as fuck and unregulated that are better than this. Nah, we gotta go bigger here. We gotta go bigger. It worked out, but I just wanted to see. We'll use Poker Tracker, an actual decent program to see, I guess. I just wanted to fucking see what he did that with. I don't even know what hand it was now. It was one of these. King 5? Yeah, it was King 5 or Queen 4. Seven, 5, 7. Backdoor straight draw over. Paw control. Check, check. Okay, well, he doesn't have a fucking 7 then, if he checked. I just wanted a paw control and then, you know, allow him room to bluff and shit. Let's mark that one. Yeah, like 7-7x boards aren't very good for us in limped pots, blind v blind, just due to the fact that our offsuit 7s are like heavily going to be raising blind v blind as part of our polarized strategy. Offsuited 7s and offsuit 8s are like the go-tos. And then like King X blocker hands and shit like that, but so when we limp, we just don't have a lot of 7s, but he checks back quite a few of them. So Ace 5 of hearts. What's average? Average is 38, so we're still trudging along, but we're behind. We didn't have this guy here, like jamming might be okay, but King 7-4. King 7-4. Backdoor, ace high backdoor with interaction. I'm gonna check it back. I think we're gonna have some checks here. It's kind of like a middling board. He's gonna have a lot of drawing type hands. We're gonna get check raise very frequently. We have showdown. I'm checking. That's why you check, because the 2 of hearts rolls off and now we're happy. So really good bluff spot. 5-3 offsuit. Holy fuck, man. So that's why checking back is good. 5-3 off. You called me with 5-3 off when I jammed there. Like, are you fucking mental? Then there was a flush draw. Oh yeah, this replayer is destroyed because it's ACR. I forgot. Come on, one time, show us the hand. One time, show us the fucking hand. Like, oh my god. On this fucking turn, double flush draw board. I guess he doesn't block any of the flush draws, but like, you don't even have a fucking pair, man. Like, anyway, that was fucking hilarious. Like, on the turn, as a general heuristic, on the turn, our ace 2 to ace 5 suited flush draws are the ones that we want to use as our raises. And like, we just raise them. Those are the ones we want. Like, then our like ace 6 through ace queen, we want to favor calling, like as a generalized statement. Just due to the fact that with ace 2 to ace 5 suited, A, we unblock bluffs, and B, we get better aces to fold. So they're really good raised the turn as a bluff type ace 6 suited. So that's why I jammed, because it has good properties as like a jam bluff. So plus having an ace in our hand doesn't block the bluffs as well, because he doesn't, generally speaking, like, he's not turning ace high into bluffs in those situations from the big blind. So yeah, like ace 5 is an excellent bluff as a raise on the turn, because we don't block bluffs, we have decent equity, and we get better aces to fold. So it's like really good. But anyway, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was bad. Who knows? Poker's fucked that way. But in my head, it makes sense. I'm going to run it later and we'll see. But I think it's cool. Like, I don't think his lead on the turn was necessarily bad. But he didn't block shit. He didn't have blockers. I'm not sure. Well, I'll look into that too. 5-3-0. Like, are we leading? But like, generally speaking as well, on double flush draw boards, whatever our usual sizing that we would choose for our leads is going to be increased by 10 to 15%. Due to the fact that we have a lot more protection that is required in that situation because I'm going to have double the flush draws than I usually do, or close to it. So it's like we would have made a set here. That sucks. Under the gun 1 off 40. Under the gun 140. This is what we're supposed to do here. Fold, 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 mixing. I usually pure open 5s. I never fold 5s there, but people don't 3-bet enough, right? But we got to draw the line somewhere. We can't be opening like deuces and 3s under the gun 1, right? Like, we have no blockers to 3-bet hands, too, right? So it's not like we're going to get 3-bet just that little bit more. Like, ooh, boy. Are they bad? This guy's bad. This guy's tight. Oh, man. King 9. King 9. King 9. This guy's going to allow us to really realize our equity, probably, being such a, like, a nitty type. This guy's awful. He's going to give us all his money. So I think it's okay, but GTO-wise, probably mixing. Maybe a fold. King 10's a slam dunk call, but King 9 is like... yeah, and then this. When he has a hand, he just tells you right away. Like, yep, I have an overpair, I have top pair. Or a flush draw. Like, because, like, if he didn't, he would just bet whatever, fucking 2.5. Yeah, see? It's like obvious as hell. He just has it every time. He doesn't take like ace-6 and ace-7 with the ace of spades and does that because they're high equity bluffs. He just doesn't. So Queen 5, and this guy's at 19, 15, 4. I think I'm going to get creative with this one. Oh, I was going to. 25 effective, blind v blind, Queen 5 off. Do I have a chart for that? There it is. Okay, let's check it out. Queen 5. It is acceptable. However, the majority play is to, oh yeah. We need a 9. Come on, 9. Come on, 9. Yes! That's hilarious. We got you. That's fucking ridiculous. Some of the shit that happens when you're playing poker. I probably should have limped in here. But this guy's so tight anyway, I don't think it matters, but... So I'm playing heads up, right? We're just playing heads up. And usually, like... 15 big blinds effective heads up in the small blind or whatever in a heads up match, like, or offsuit aces, like almost pure limp at 15. I got some charts. We can get them. I just don't have them like right off the top of my head. I haven't even looked at them in a long time, but I'm gonna go. I don't know what the hell happened here, but insane. Heads up. That's amazing. Look how big this folder is. 16 big blind, small blind, heads up study. 92 KBs. How much I wrote studying heads up pre-flop. Wham, wham, wham. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, look how much writing. This is me just studying heads up pre-flop. Like, it goes on and 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 on. Like, a little insane, probably. Yeah. This is how you get good at heads up pre-flop. But maybe not. Maybe I'm inefficient with my study, but that's how I do it. I just write the whole fucking chart out. So, and like, for a while there, I like had them fucking memorized. Like, almost completely. Okay, so yeah, pure limp, pure limp, pure limp, pretty much. A little bit of ace-king at 15 in the small. So I guess these offsuit aces jam mostly. They just want to open jam for 15. And then the suiteds are limping. So I'm flipping it in my head backwards. and limping in with the ace-4 off when I should have jammed it pure. Okay. So maybe it's time to brush up a little bit on this. So I guess we're going to do good tonight in the Bosky, so looks like we're doing good. So I guess we're staying up a little while longer. 8, king, 5. Pretty good properties as a bet here. This guy donks. This guy's a fucking retard. So this guy's a retard. He has a king. Or 7-6. He could have 7-6. 7-6 or a king. Ace 8 suited. Eight four. Queen 8-4. There will be some check back here. This guy is very heavily going to be under defending his big blind with statistics like this. I think this hand's a little bit too good not to bet though, so I'm going to go probably small. I do think that we will have a checking range here though, but like our best 8 is probably fine because he has probably king 8 suited, queen 8 suited, jack 8 or jack 8 suited, 10-8 suited, but so we get value from those and maybe like ace 4. King 4 suited, but this guy's not defending 77% of hands or whatever he's supposed to. He's defending probably, I don't know, let's go see. What's his VPIP in the big blind? 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 big blinds he has VPIP'd. That is amazing. 10% of the, he is at 1 in 10 times he's defended his big blind. Like, that's fucking insane. That should be 7 out of 10. 6 or 7 or 8 out of 10, somewhere in there. He's defended 1 out of 10 big blinds. Let's put a note there. Like, he defended 1 out of 10. Like, that's insane. Like, you got to defend your big blind. I know, like, you're just getting good odds, right? To a min raise, you got to realize, like, what, 17% equity or something? You got to go 1 to win. What is it? 2.5, 3.5. 1 to win. Yeah, it's 27%. That's what it is, not 17. 1 to win 3.5. 1 to win 3.5. So. Or 22. Yeah, you got to realize 22% equity when I'm in race. Of course, you're going to under realize your equity, but still, like, any hand's going to realize, like, pretty much any hand versus any hand is going to realize, like, 38% raw. Like, 37 or 38% versus ace king, ace queen, ace jack. Like, on the rare occasion I'm gonna have aces or some kind of high up overpair, but there was a time where, like, some people believed that you could just defend your big blind with 100% of hands. But then somebody came to the conclusion, like, Eaglelab came up with a thing that, like, shows you the equity realization of your hand, and yeah, once you take that into consideration, you can't defend with 100% of hands. Like, if you took the logic that, like, this hand will realize more than 22% equity, if we checked it down to the river, then every hand would be defend, but equity realization takes the cake, I guess. So you're only going to realize like 60 or 70% of that equity generally, and some hands realize their equity better than others, right? Like suited hands. That's why suited hands, every suited hand is generally a call, because they realize their equity well. So Ace, king, and jack, queen. King 2 is an open here. We got Maniac here, though. 3 bets, 4 to 14. Buy position, inverse position. 2 out of 7. So. Yeah, I think we're the late reg is over, or in the last level. They generally like just start dropping like flies from here, so it like hovers around 500 to 700 entrants for like 3 hours, and then it just dumps right after. We'll be at 200 in an hour probably. If we make it that far, you never know. I'll try to play my best, but I'm not going to, with any certainty, going to be getting to the final table tonight. So, overbet. He has a 5. You can't overbet here. Like, this is terrible. Because, like, unless he believes this guy is, like, an absolute calling station awful player, you can't do that. Because, like, no jack can call. And that's what you're trying to get called by, is a jack. Like, on a 4-liner like this, like, it's stupid. Your bet says your bet size is capped at about 65% pot on a 4-liner river with your straights or anything. Yeah, maybe you can push it to, like, 75% pot, but like, that's about it. So because you're trying to find a price to give him that he can maybe conceivably call with a jack. You're trying to make his jacks indifferent to calling or folding, right? That's the goal, is to make them indifferent. And like 65% pot does that. Overbetting makes his jack calls atrocious. So he's just not going to. Wow, that was a pretty crazy hand. 4 2s versus pocket aces. 6-8. Do we ever open this on the hijack? 8-6 suited. I think we do super deep, but I don't even think I have like super deep charts. Like hijack 100. 8-6. We'll go down the line, see. Okay, pure, open, hijack at 100. 8-6 suited. 80 starts mixing. 90%. 60, 50% of the time on the hijack, we open 8-6 suited. 40, 8-6 suited is an open. 30, 8-6 suited is an open a little bit. 25, 8-6 suited still opening on the hijack, really. 20, 8-6 is a pure fold. Pure fold. Pure fold. Pure fold. There you go. So 8-6 suited is an open at 30 then? Really? I was supposed to open 8-6 suited here, was I? No. Well, I can, I guess. But the guy with 140 big blinds, Maniac, is on the fucking button when I'm on the hijack, so I didn't really feel like opening a mixed frequency hand at that particular point in time. Like, it's technically good, but you know, you gotta be thinking ahead, and I'm gonna get 3-bet about twice as often as I should, so I can't call a 3-bet. Well, yeah, you can, I guess. You can call a 3-bet with 8-6 suited, but it's pretty much only like breaking even, and it's for board coverage purposes when we call it like 8-6, and like 8-6 is definitely not the one really we want to use, because like having an 8 in our hand is pretty bad versus 3-betting range. It'd be better to call it like 7-6 or 6-5 suited, not 8-6, because 8-7 is usually mixing in that spot. Oh, I was thinking about three betting, but like he went 2.7 off at 12, so no thanks. I was thinking about three betting, like if he had 40 and he went 2.3, okay, but hijack versus low jack at like 30 effective. Queen 9 is definitely a good one to pick. Hijack versus low jack. Queen 9, Queen 9. Yeah. 56% of the time. King Jack, aces. 2.7s off 12 with aces. 2.7x off 12 BB with pocket aces. How fucking stupid is that? Like, okay, so the big blind versus the 12 big blind opener has to defend quite tightly, of course, because, you know, the 12 big blind guy is pretty tight. So he's probably defending with, like, what, offsuit 8s? Offsuit 8s or whatever? So then you take that into account. Okay, so you're going to get called by a big blind maybe 65% of the time. Now, throw in the 2.7x. All right, now the big blind can only defend with about 55% of hands, maybe 52%. Like, now all of his offsuit 8s have to fold. Offsuit 9s are mixing. Probably king 9 off continues, and that's it. Queen 9, jack 9, 10 9 off, all fold now. And he's starting to fold suited stuff like jack 2 to jack 5, 10 2 to 10 5, 9 2 to 9 4, 8 2 8 3, 7 2 7 3, 6 2 5 2. Like, all those have to fold now. Like, so why? Also, to a polarized 2.7x, when you're facing that in the big blind, like generally for 12, you're like happy to jam it all in with pocket 5s, pocket 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s. But like once you're facing this polarized polarized size, like some of those pocket pairs are probably going to want to lay off the rejam now. So is that really what you want? Probably not. like yeah, they can still jam if that was the standard size and it's been demonstrated, but if it hasn't been and this is just a random 2.7 mixed in, then yeah, you got to play very carefully. I think this mixes. Oh, that's under the gun 1. It mixes under the gun 1. The charts are backwards. Yeah, it's a mixer. I didn't really feel like it. This table's pretty wild. We're on a pretty wild table. Just like playing tight is the way to go right now. Just waiting for like value hands and stuff. Ooh-wee. Deuces. This guy's getting lucky. What the fuck happened there anyway? Never mind. Let's use the poker tracker. Was this it? So 2, call. 9 deuce king, check, 7, check, bet 4, call, fold. Who bet 4? The guy with 6s just decided to bluff here? I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I use 6s without a spade there ever. Oh, look at this. The luck continues. Guess I was wrong. Alright guys, break time. So see you for the next part of the series. Hopefully we can get pretty deep. down to 494 of 1700 players. It's usually that's or 1928 today, so we got a little better turnout as a Friday. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.